My name's Laurie Thompson-Pifo. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. I have 3 children and 3 grandchildren. I have been with Woodmen Life for almost 37 years, and I am the director at Woodmen Life of Underwriting and Contract Services. I got a phone call on the afternoon of November 4th from my sister-in-law, Richard's sister. She had gone over to my house, and when she walked into the house, she found her brother, and then she picked up the phone to call me to say, "Laurie, are you sitting down?" I told her no, and I asked her why, and she said, "Because Richard is dead." What he had was an infection in his heart, a viral infection, and they felt like that if he didn't work, that it would heal and things would go back to normal. So I was just in disbelief, wondering how this could happen when we were always told that he was going to get better. And then to think about this death just was not something I had ever expected. I wake up the next day, and then you need to go deal with the funeral home. So you have to determine what sorts of clothes to take for him at the funeral home, what sort of service to have. Not something we had ever talked about or ever imagined. Richard didn't have any life insurance, so we had to search around and find where we could find an inexpensive cemetery. I also had to make arrangements with the funeral home to make monthly payments to pay for this funeral. So you go to the funeral home, you set up all of those arrangements, and you come back home, and I'm very busy with a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 7-week-old baby. Being a single parent without really any support or help from anyone, I realized pretty quickly that those kids were my life and my future, and not having the best childhood myself, I was actually very thankful for those kids because they gave me purpose and gave me something to go on for. Woodmen Life has been a huge part of my life, and I can never repay them for the support that they gave me during, all of this that I went through with Richard's death. Their belief in me means a million. Several other people in my lifetime had died without insurance. My mother did, my father did, my stepfather did, and I seen the financial hardship that put on other people that needed to make arrangements. So one of the things that I did with each of my kids and my grandkids is I purchased life insurance right after they were born. My little granddaughter Kaya was 15 months old when we had a tragic accident that happened that resulted in her death. We are very appreciative that we did purchase life insurance for her when she was born, because that life insurance did provide for that funeral. It did provide for her marker. Insurance, even at a very young age, you never know when you're going to need it. It's something I would absolutely tell anyone. Find the money, it's worth the money. It's something you need to do to invest in your family's future.